back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing my Victoria's Secret collection in the square packaging, and I wrote down all the keynotes and everything, so if you're interested in any of these scents you can always get them online. So yeah, let me the video. So the first scent here is the Very Sexy, and this is my boyfriend's favorite. At first, when I first got this scent was back in 2013, and I really loved it then, and then I just quickly got burnt out on it and I couldn't stand the smell. It was very headache inducing and I had gotten rid of it. I sold it on eBay. And when my boyfriend found out, he bought it for me again. So, yeah, so I like it now. It doesn't bother me now. I just use very little at a time because it is very strong, it's very fragrant, and it does last a while on your skin. So, the keynotes to this one is Vanilla Orchid, Sunny Clementine, Dark Juicy Blackberry. So off the bat, I do get the blackberry that's in it, and I think it's the clementine that I'm smelling. I really don't get any of the vanilla orchid. I don't smell vanilla in here. I smell more blackberry and the clementine, so it's a fruity floral. But I don't get any vanilla orchid. Yeah, I just smell the clementine and the blackberry. It's very fragrant, it's very strong, and it does last quite a while. This is a very sophisticated, mature, grown woman scent, and I love those type of scents. I love the older type of scents because they do last a long time. They are very strong, very fragrant. I like my scents to be that way. So yeah, this is my boyfriend's favorite, and yeah, it's a really great scent. I am gonna get the one in the new packaging with the Very Sexy Nights. I'm gonna get that too. So yeah, there's a plane that's going by. So, the next fragrance is Very Sexy Now. And they got two of these. They got one in the dark blue bottle, and then they have this one. This one I prefer more. I just like the rose scent that's in here. So, this one has tropical. No, this doesn't have rose. That's the other one. That's XO Victoria. So this one has tropical guava, soa, coconut, and mariposa flower. So this has coconut, floral type of scents. So right off the bat, I get the guava and the coconut. So the coconut comes first, and then you get the guava. Yeah, you get the coconut, then you get the guava, and then you get a little bit of the mariposa flower at the end, and it's beautiful. This is a really good scent. I wish that they would bring out more coconut floral type of scents because they really do work very well together. And yeah, this is my favorite out of the two Very Sexy Now fragrances. Yeah, it's light. It's a light fragrance. This would be a really nice, nighttime, relaxing type of scent. It has that very calming scent to it. So yeah, I could probably use this, just It's like an everyday scent. This one's really good. I like this one a lot. And then I have teas, and this is my favorite. This is the very first fragrance mist from this collection that I ever bought, and that's what really got me into the Victoria's Secret fragrance mist, because at first I was just collecting Bath and Body Works until I went into Victoria's Secret and I found this scent, and I fell in love with it. And when the semi-annual hit later that year, I bought everything that I could. And I've been like obsessed with Victoria's Secret ever since. The key notes to this one is black vanilla, frozen pear, blooming gardenia. So I get the gardenia, but it's light. It's not headache inducing. You get the vanilla, like right when you spray it, you get the vanilla. I don't get pear. I get more vanilla and gardenia. So it's a gourmand floor type of scent. I just don't get pear in this. I get more vanilla and gardenia, and it's beautiful. Like, I love this. Like, gardenia on its own is very strong. It's very headache inducing for me. But when it's mixed, it doesn't bother me at all. So I love this. Anything with vanilla, I absolutely love. And yeah, this is my favorite Victoria's Secret scent of all time. And then the next fragrance mist is Tease Flower. And this one is very sweet too, but it's a very sophisticated type of sweetness. This is like a very mature, like if you're gonna go on like a date, or you're going, to a business, trip, or, it's that type of like sophisticated type of scent, in my opinion. I really like it, and I have been using it. I don't want to use it anymore because it's the only one I have. But if I do come across it again, I will pick one up so I can just use this and enjoy it whenever I want. That's part of my OCD. It's like when I use something up, it bothers me to leave it used on the shelf, and I have to use it up. So I'll go and I'll buy the same scent, and I can keep the new one on my shelf, and I can just use the one that's used. I don't know, it's part of my OCD. So the keynotes for this is Sugared Orchid, Summertime Tulips, Whipped Vanilla Cream. So I know the tulips in La Fleur and Paris Amour is very strong. It's very strong, but with the vanilla cream that's in here, it gives it a nice balance. You get more vanilla cream than you do, anything. And then you get the Sugared Orchid. So the first note that I pick up is the orchid and then the vanilla. So you get the orchid, then you get the vanilla at the end. Yeah. And then you get a little bit of that tulip. Yeah, this one is good. So I get mostly tulips and vanilla, and it's just a perfect balance. It's just a gourmand floral scent. Yeah, if it wasn't for the vanilla note in here, I think the tulips would um, irritate my allergies, and but yeah, it's good. I like it. This is one of my favorite out of the teas collection. So yeah, I wish that I had bought more of the scents. I only bought one. I wish that I bought 2 of them. I didn't know I was going to love it that much, because usually when I buy these scents, I'll review them, I'll do a haul on it, and then I'll just push them in the back, and I'll bring all the old scents up front, and I'll forget completely of them, and when I come across it again, it's like smelling it for the first time, and I love that experience. It's like having a new fragrance in my collection that I just discovered. I love it. Next is Bombshell Intense. So this one is, like I said in my video yesterday, this one to me smells like red velvet cake. It smells like red velvet cake with a hint of that perfume note. It's like gourmand, sophisticated gourmand scents. And it's sweet, but it's like long lasting. It's not overpoweringly strong. It's it kind of reminds me of Very Sexy when you first spray it on. You get a hint of that. I think these have similar keynotes because when I first spray this, it kind of smells like Very Sexy in the beginning, and then you get that red velvet cake gourmand scent. Then you do this. You get more berry with this one. But this one is so good. I love it. So the keynotes to the Bombshell Intense is Lush Cherry, Red Peony, and Sultry Vanilla. So to me, it smells like a red velvet cupcake, but I'm so off, and I admit that, but maybe it's the cherry and the vanilla that I'm picking up that is giving it that sweet gourmand bakery type of scent. So yeah, it's Lush Cherry, Red Peony, and Sultry Vanilla. You get the cherry in the beginning, and then you get the peony, and then you get the vanilla when it dries down. It's good. But to me, it smells like a red velvet cupcake. I don't know. Maybe it's the cherry and the vanilla that's giving it that gourmand scent. I really love it. So the next scent is Bombshell Paradise. And this one is a very citrusy scent. I have gotten rid of it before. This has been repackaged, but they just put a different name than the last fragrance that I had. And then the keynotes to this is Sparkling Grapefruit, Lily of the Valley, Blackcurrant. So right off the bat, you get the grapefruit notes, like right when you spray it. This one it's very strong. It is. You do get that grapefruit, but I don't smell any of the lily. I get the blackcurrant that's in it towards the end, but I don't get any of the lily in this scent. So it's mostly grapefruit and blackcurrant in this scent, and it's very pretty. This one you can probably use, to like relax. It does have that blackcurrant that's very relaxing, aromatherapy note in it. So I could probably use this, you know, when I'm stressed or before bed and just to relax. So yeah, I really do like it. I think I got rid of it before because of the grapefruit note. I'm not too big on citrusy scents. I've been known for getting rid of my, you know, limoncello and grapefruit and coconut lime breeze, and you know, some days I love it, other days the citrus is just too overbearing, and I don't want to smell like cleaning products. But that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, this is a beautiful scent. Like the blackcurrant and the grapefruit works really well together, and yeah, it's a very pretty scent. Next is the Bombshell Wildflower, and I love the packaging. It's so pretty. I love the color. And this one is it's like a sweet floral. This one is a sweet floral. This one is purple passion fruit, Shangri-La, peony, and vanilla orchid. So most of these scents have vanilla in it, which is why I love them all. So right when I spray it, I get the peony, and then I get the vanilla orchid. I don't get any grapefruit. Yeah, I can't smell any grapefruit in this. I mean passion fruit. Passion fruit. Yeah, I don't smell any passion fruit. I just smell peony and vanilla orchid. I know I keep looking at the keynotes because I tend to forget as I'm doing things. My memory is all over the place. But yeah, this one is really good. When I first bought this, I wasn't sure if I was really into it or not. I bought it, and I even asked my boyfriend for his opinion. And what do you think of this? And he's like, it's good. It's a very pretty scent. But I was just like, I wasn't really sure. And I think it was because of the, I don't know, I don't know if it was the peony or if it was the vanilla orchid. I don't know. But the passion fruit, you do get a little bit of the passion fruit in the beginning when you first like spray it. You get a little bit of the passion fruit, and then when it starts drying down, you get a little bit of that peony and then the vanilla orchid. So yes, you do get all three scents in this fragrance. It works very beautifully together, and I love it. This is a really nice scent. And I do want to get the perfumes to these, if I can get them at a sale, maybe at the semi-annual. I do want to get the fragrance, even if it's the small bottle. Yeah, I want to get some more perfumes in my collection, and yeah. So the next fragrance is Bombshell Seduction, and I fell in love with this scent when I first smelled it. When it first came out, I loved it, but I didn't want to pay full price. So I was waiting for it to go down, and two for $30 isn't really the best deal, but it's better than spending $25 for one, which originally it's $25. So you get 2 for $30. You're buying one for $25. You're getting the other for $5. Yeah, it's not the best deal, but it's a better deal than just one. And the keynotes to this is tuberose, sage, and musk. So right when I smell this, I do get the tuberose in this. Yeah, I do get the tuberose. I do get the sage. The sage in this is very strong. I don't like the pure sage from Bath and Body Works. It's very strong in the aromatherapy line. Just the aromatherapy line in general is very, very strong. It's very, too strong for me. But with the tuberose and the sage in here, it's very sophisticated. It's very floral, and it does have musk in this. So it's a very musky scent. It's a musky scent. So it's a floral musky scent. This one is very pretty. I love it. And then the last is XO Victoria. And this is the one that has rose in it that smells just like rose from Bath & Body Works that I love. And the keynotes to this is Victoria Rose, Lady Apple, and English Ivy. So I do get the rose, but I don't. Okay, so I get the rose when you first spray it. You get the rose, and then you get the ivy, but I don't get any of the apple that's in this. It's just very floral. I don't get any fruit notes in here, and yeah, it's just a very floral scent. It's very strong. If you like the scent of rose, you're going to love this. It smells just like the rose from Bath & Body Works. I think it's a repackage, but it smells really good. And I love the packaging. It's gorgeous. So the scents that have musk in them is basically all of them. So Very Sexy is musky. Very Sexy Now is musky. Tease is just a sweet candy floral scent. Tease Flower is musky. It's a sweet musky type of scent. Bombshell Intense is very musky. That cherry that's in here is very strong, and I love cherry scents. It smells really good. I love it. It almost reminds me of the cherry scent that came out, I think, last month from Victoria's Secret in that collection. It kind of smells similar to that, but this one is musky. That one is more fruity, like cherry pie. This is more like a musky, like sophisticated type of scent. This one is very musky. It's citrusy, but it's musky. It's very musky. Bombshell Wildflower. This one is musky too. Yeah. It's like a dark musky. it's floral, but it's almost like a dark, musky type of scent. You could probably use this at night. I mean, I would use this at night as like a nighttime scent. It's very warm. And Bombshell Seduction. It's also, you know, a musky scent. Yeah, they all have that musky scent to it. Yeah, so yeah, this is just sage and tuberose with musk, and this is XO Victoria, and it's just a rosy, musky scent. So yes, all of them are musky except Tease. I got a comment the last time when I did one of these videos and was asked if any of the scents were musky. Trust me, all of these scents are musky. If you like musky scents, I do. I like my scents to be strong, long-lasting, very sophisticated, mature, grown women. I like those scents. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.